Hello and welcome back to the CODArchive. In today's episode, we'll be going over the 5 most search and destroy kills in CDL history. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
It might be a little different. Minnesota does have the advantage there, but in the very first round, we're gonna have LAG committed over towards that A site. This time, we thought it was gonna be Accuracy by himself. I mean, the island player, but Priestahh, he's gonna decide to go out there and get the first blood onto Apathy, which is gonna be the bomb down. He's gonna be able to spot Silly as well. So that's already turning into a 4v2 situation.
Here, start and say this one's probably gonna go the way of Minnesota.
Yeah, this one's probably chalked. Chino, he's at least able to take one kill down with him. So now with about 10 seconds left, you see all the players from Minnesota not fully committing, but Chino knows that this round is basically impossible. Priestahh is going to be able to take him down, so that's going to be 3 kills to Priestahh on the round. That play doesn't happen if Priestahh doesn't open up with the first blood onto Apathy. You see him right here. He gets team shot from both players, but just some great shots onto Apathy to able to take him down into a 2v2.
Apathy is a one-man wrecking crew. Nobody able to shut him down right now. As again, the current 2 versus 2 actually pops up into the, rather toward the back street. Trade comes in, so it will be a 1 versus 1. Apathy versus Priestahh, and the AR will win out despite how solid the shots have been from App with the 74U. On the other side, arguably, the same impact felt on the Rokkr end out of Priestahh. Puts in the final 2 and secures a huge 1v1 there versus App. At least makes their chances somewhat easier. Silly does get the angle, so they know that they've at least got a favorable fight, maybe an even one. There's a rotation now in from Priestahh. Cheen still looking to find the angles toward mid, and he does. Priestahh able to make it a 1 versus 2. Cheen, last player alive, and it will be Priestahh again, constantly having his signature on all of these rounds, all of these round victories for the Rokkr. Puts in the damage here yet again.
Man, Priestahh's having himself a map. He's just opening up with another kill, round by round.
Gonna have some support. Round gets so intense. Nobody yet to drop. I don't even think a bullet has really even been fired too much so far. That quickly begins to change, and who other than Priestahh locking in another. Assault finds a nice pick on to attach. The 3 versus 2. Priestahh holding one angle. Accuracy still looking to try to get in the fight as quickly as he can. Priestahh has to keep visuals here, as that's now going to be 16 kills for him. A 2 versus 2. Trying to hold down that site. As Cheen in the midst of a flank. Accuracy's also about to hop into this engagement as well. But who's going to get the timing? Accuracy wins the fight. Now it's all down to Cheen in a 1 versus 2. And it's Priestahh who locks it up and seals the deal. Stealing this series away from the Guerrillas. A series that had it all, and then
you set up Priestahh to turn it into a 2v1 situation. Priestahh was just in a great position every single round to pick up kills. He was making those mid-game adjustments and really carried his team through that map number 5. Great job overall from Minnesota to close out this series. And if you're LAG, this one's gonna sting, man. Once again, another game 5 loss in the books for you guys. It's not what you want to do, but good series nonetheless between these 2 teams.
17-4. 29, nearly 3K damage.
All in the top 5 in Search Destroy KD coming into this match. That was not enough though. In that opening, Tuscan went to around 11. New York were able to take it. We'll see how they can look to try to manage again, and that is the best way to do it. Hydra taking down Cap for the first blood.
And that's great work coming in from Hydra to take a calculator, get a 2v2 as Hydra finds 1.
Hydra again. How about the plays from the Frenchman, totally taking over the site, and he's hungry. He is hungry.
He's looking for the ace.
Methods. He is. He's looking for the ace, and Method's going to do everything he can. Could beam down Hydra, gets the unfortunate timing. Get some info, but 14. Not enough time to really go for the plant. He's going to have to go for the kills. Running out in the open. He gets dropped, and New York will take it.
And that round all falls on to Hydra. Once he was able to open up with that first blood, such a great calculated risk out of him. But then when the majority of these trades are going down at that A bomb, Hydra was able to come out on.
What this has meant for Hydra since joining the subliners. See the toll that it's taken on him, and he has had a big role so far. Start his stint with the subliners and doing a great job in a series where they need him most. Makes it now 5 in a row. Hydra in that last round. But speaking of aggression, Cap, it's his middle name. At least I'd like to think so. Hydra at least able to find one on to Nero. 3 versus 3. somehow knows exactly where TJ is and pops his head clean off. Cap with the reply. It's been Cap versus Hydra throughout this round, but the rookie will...
Taken down, tied at 2 apiece, but on the attack, you're gonna have New York straight through front grandmas.
Yeah, back to the aggression. It's no fun. All that slow stuff, all those 1v1 type of situations, none of that. Hydra again, up to 8 and 3. He is soaring through the bottom side of grandmas, leaving some scuff marks on the floor. So I'll have to clean that up. Nice work through the street sign as they'll combine for 1. Taking down Cap once more. A 2 versus 2, and TJ, he can find some great timing. Doesn't see him on the bomb.
Their time on the offensive attack, trying to force a couple mistakes to come in from New York.
You can just tell, man. Hydra wants to fly. Hydra wants to fly.
He got the kill.
He does. He does.
He shoots.
Story that we have got. Hydra still playing well. TJ still playing well. Such an intense search destroy, but who's going to reach 5 first? Who's going to put the other team in a position to have to try and clutch? Hydra hears that window get opened. All about the cues. Does he spot does he spot the front of the gun? He does. A great shot there comes in from Hydra. Meanwhile, it's Crim and Royalty who find the other 2. It's all up to the clutch man himself. At the very least, is going to be here. Tosses out the stun. Talk about a tense moment right now for Boston. Cap gets red. Hydra, of course, takes him down. These two have met so many times. And Hydra, winning the most crucial of 1v1s, also shuts down Methods. A 2 versus 3, as that'll be 3 already for Hydra. He is feeling himself, and he will be the reason why the subliners will take once more the rivalry versus the breach. The subliners are celebrating. They've got their first win, and it is all off of the French phenom. Hydra goes big once more, and they will secure the Game 5 victory.
I can't believe it. New York. This is a team who I have just started to slowly put on the lower side of our power rankings.
17-7.
They went through so many problems. And the fact that they were able to beat a team like Boston the way that they did, not winning 1, but 2 search and destroys, Boston was the best team we had in this game. Or they were undefeated in this game or before they had to run up against New York. And just, you gotta take
Oh, baby, finds another.
Oh,
dear.
I'm kidding. Metals, he's down. That was kind of disgusting. A very quick plan, a double from Simp with a sniper on the flank, and a double, I think it was Cellium here to close things off. This was literally just a race. I like that about FaZe. When there's one person left, they just start hunting. They just want that kill, and they want it fast and efficiently. Round 1.
Going to be running that M4 in this position, and oh, that's a great kill from Kleenex to start this off. Levels it up. Bomb's
He doesn't
going down.
push, but the bomb will go down. This is going to change hands very shortly. The 25 seconds, now 45 seconds. Oh, Priest around the corner. Vance coming in. The dead silence pop, but now dead silence is over. Oh, and he's less Kleenex in a 1v2. And now you're going to see Priestahh and Cellium get together. Cellium's just popped his dead silence. He's actually got out of there as well. He's got up top crates. This is very difficult for Vance. We saw him perform well on Arclov Peak. He's not going to be able to clutch this one up, Miles. Round number 7 is going to go to FaZe as we go into the 8th. It's getting a little tense.
Yeah, I like the play from Bance. You know, find the angle, hit the flank.
I also like, yeah.
But it just didn't work out.
In hand. A nice, interesting point of view as a BZ gets bullied.
Kind of like we're watching that from someone's webcam. Priestahh catches the ankles of Metals. 3v4. FaZe on the defense is working out, man. It's looking fantastic. That's a 4 versus 2 now. They've got control of the bomb as it dropped. Priestahh's not going to give that up for anything. Anything right now. His Methods is trying to find a poke. Ahead of somebody there. Cellium just above him, watching the mid-map on water side. Cell, patience pays off.
Good angle from Cell as well. He was up top there. You can see where he is. He just caught one off guard and he's going to catch the second. He doesn't miss very often. And we're all tied up. 2 rounds back-to-back for FaZe. That M4 is dangerous in the hands of Cellium. Again, I go back to my MVP talks. You know, we've spoke about many. Cellium, for me, is certainly up there in talks. Certainly in the top 5 all round.
Yeah. Without doubt, mate.
It's going to be interesting, though, to take it. I don't really know if anyone really cares whether they get season MVP. There's nothing really for it. But the guy is 14 and 5. Not 15, 14 and 5, sorry.
Middle, though. They've only taken one real loss in the form of Priestahh, so now we've still got the numbers there. Ooh, Major Maniac can find their kills as well. Can Kleenex claw his team back into this one? No, once again, Cell. He don't miss. In the heat of battle, he don't miss. In the 1v2, with Kleenex on the other side, will he have a chance to even hit the shots with the smokes go down?
Hop dead silence.
He's on the wrap,
he smokes.
He's on the wrap, dude. He's going so fast.
No one pushed green. I think he was expecting to come behind someone, but he's going to be caught out. A quick snapshot, a left, a right. Good night for Kleenex. He tried, bless him. FaZe, 3 rounds back to back.
Kleenex is...
FaZe have been dominant on the first bloods, but you were going to say about Kleenex's push there. Interesting one.
He's cracked out of his mind, man.
I honestly thought, I was like, why are FaZe just not going to A? And they've actually just done exactly what Metals has thought. You saw him turn around. You thought it had gone right through to A, but no, they stuck the bomb.
Oh,
38
boy.
seconds, Miles.
Priestahh saw him. Priestahh made the call. He's just slipped across, and this is it. Metals now for the fight. He can't get it done. Atlanta FaZe once again. Once again in the round 11s. Once again in the game 5s. They clutch up when they...
Him on the starting roster. But I can imagine the frustration from Toronto right now.
Yeah.
Cellium just dropped 18 kills, Miles, in game 5. What?
He really did. He really did. That
You need
was...
to see a rotation come out of a couple of these players, or at least a late flank to be pushed through. But right now, the Thieves look like they have full control to say sight, insight, able to reposition himself towards that back beach. Cammy able to open up the first blood onto Slasher, and that was a huge kill. Slasher was that late flanker who was watching that late pinch. Insight with 2. Onto Kenny and TJ. Now it's going to be left to Temp in a 1v3.
Yeah, that's really just great play. Again, coming in from inside, able to hold them off. Bance with the bomb being babysitted here over into the garage. But if they're not careful, he's going to cause some problems. But Insight there for the first blood. Kleenex there trying to go for the trade. As long as Kenny's alive, it's going to make things difficult. And Bance nearly stays alive. Slasher, the last bullet connects as he pretty much runs headfirst right into the van. 2v3 LAT with advantage, and TJ finding picks on the flank. Inside, he's been playing so well, but can he pull off a clutch? They line up! They line up! There's 2! Can he commit the 1 versus 3? But TJ snaps on him! He was already weak. Insight near... He gets picked.
That's a 3v2 situation. The bomb has to go down for the Thieves. Great shots from Insight onto Temp to eliminate that bomb carrier. Here comes Cammy trying to get the second. 20 seconds remaining. You're going to see the positioning out of TJ. Trying to work up that middle map. But did Cammy read it perfectly? Here comes TJ over the wall. Slashing know exactly where one player is. Insight with a great kill. Insight once again going big for the Ultra. Give him the hat trick. 3 on the round. Keeping the Ultra alive when they need to the most. Oh, man, he's putting on an absolute show, Lando. I cannot stop saying it, man. He's going big.
Dropped too early. But if you're Toronto, you're saying, hey, at least Insight's alive, right? At least the rookie's still afloat.
The only thing is the bomb is going to be down towards that Tiki, but Insight, great shots onto TJ. It's going to put him at a 4 spree. If he can try to work towards some streaks, his team can fight back in this game. Look at Cammy, trying to push up the middle of the map, trying to just gain from information. Is he going to check this corner? Number 8 was able to spot him, but he's going to get out with his life, or at least try to. Temp, unfortunately, he's going to drop there. So now it's a 2v2 situation. Bomb is still going to be down. Insight has to work towards this. But is it enough time to wrap back towards this B site? He's going to have to cut directly straight through middle map. But here comes Slasher pushing through beach. Unfortunately, he's going to turn at the wrong time. So Insight is going to be able to get towards that B site. Now it's all left up to Kenny in this positioning at that wall. Is Kenny going to be able to get the guy off the bomb? He was able to realize that, but here comes Cammy with great shots. He's able to take him down. Now the bomb's going to be planted. Slasher left in a 1v2.
How about the shots from Cammy? Really 1 bullet away from dropping was Insight. But it's his new teammate who's able to keep things alive from a 2 versus 4 now to a 1 versus 1. Swing round on to the rookie versus the vet. What does Slasher Vent to do? He's prepared. He knows the angles that Insight likes to be. Can he win it? But no, it's Insight coming up big. The 2v4 to keep Toronto alive. It's the swing round Thieves will be able to hold on to man advantage. And over here at B, they've got full site control with those 2 kills. Those were the only players that were set up. But it's Cammy and Insight. The ARs trying to go big. Trying to lock things up, but here's Temp with the early kill, and it all comes down to Insight. We've seen him in so many 1v3 situations. He brought it down to a 1v1 every time. So there's the kill record. Can he clutch out the 1v2? He's gonna reach Slasher. He's gonna reach Slasher. One more left to find, and it's gonna be on to Temp. A 1v1, 18-6 for Insight. And how about your first series?
Holy moly. If you're the Ultra, I was thinking no Zinni, no Winnie. But with Insight, anything's possible with this guy. This guy put on an absolute performance. He almost broke the all-time Call of Duty record in Search and Destroy kills just in one map on his very first series of the entire CDL. Well, gotta take my hats off to Ultra, but if you're the Thieves, way to close that out, man.
Like, I know it's hilarious. I know we obviously gotta highlight the Thieves, right? Of course, because they win the series. But when you got a player finishing 18-8, let alone in his first ever official match, it's hard.
Still left for Seattle. Can they close it out here? There's tension. You get to join us here on El Asilo. A big moment breaking down in mattresses.
Oh yeah, but the stun is gonna connect onto Mac. Sets up Hydra to take him down. But that dead silence gets invested by Pred. He's time to strike. He's gonna go for the challenge. Does a spinner Rooney for Noski. Doesn't find a kill. As the Subliner's able to hold on for dear life in those final moments. Find those final couple of kills. And secure the round to stay alive. Now down 5-3. Even after Subliners are able to find the first
match versus Breach, but everything comes to a halt. This should allow for quite a few of these clutches to go the opposite direction, but right into the round we go. But it's Hydra starting things off nicely. That's now 5 in a row here for the French Phenom. Bomb instantly planted. A wonderful start to this round from the Subliners.
Oh, Subliners taking the action to them, but Sib responds. He takes down Skies, makes it a 3v3. Pred doesn't have that silence to work with, so he's just crouching around that site, waiting for his opportunity to strike. He trades 2v2 now.
Oh my god, and Pred is on the defuse. Pred is on the defuse. Sib falls. Oh, Pred hops off of it and still was alive. I thought for a moment Hydra surely took him down. Pred right back on the defuse. However, Hydra is keeping him honest. And with that, Paco hitting new levels. Drops the Aussie and keeps New York alive again.
I'm pretty sure Hydra is able to find 3 or potentially 4 on the round. He was 11-6. Yeah, he earns himself the ace. So if you want something done...
Hydra. No, Namos was talking about the incredible numbers that he's been able to put up so far in Major 5 and having another massive performance. But here comes the crew. Skies finds the first blood and Hydra answers back now with his 16th kill. An instant 4v2 advantage for New York.
This is total takeover right now from the French Phenom. 4v2. Left up to Mac and accuracy. They do have the bomb in hand, but Subliners have been able to take so much ground. You have KiSMET all the way in the back of the spawn. You still have Hydra roaming around bottom mid. Hydra finds the first. Priestahh finds the second. It was just 5-2 for
final round.
Yeah, Subliners are just playing a default setup. They want to make sure all of their flanks are covered, because so far their success has been on the retakes over towards A. As the bomb is now starting to get planted, KiSMET with the movement is able to get the first kill onto Pred, but now it's just 3v4. Seattle have to clutch up.
The biggest part is, like you said, KiSMET ends up staying alive. So right now for New York, you've got the numbers, but it's about time to get a move on. Dead silence popped. KiSMET around the corner. Shots exchanged. They continue to raid, and KiSMET another big one. They're on to accuracy. Not a chance. And Priestahh finds another. It's all on to Sim. Oh, and Hydra is able to take it. Finishes with 18 kills. And New York make a one.
You need someone to give you a spark. It is no better player to do it than Hydra. The French Phenom goes on a 10 spree in this search and destroy. Ends the map with 18. He almost just broke the record all time for how many kills you were able to drop in search and destroy. Actually goes on an 11 spree. My bad for cutting you short. But Hydra just absolutely...
Thank you for watching until the end. These were the 5 most search and destroy kills in CDL history. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is the COD Archive, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.